My twin brother insists that I give him my house and my business, claiming he deserves more than I do because he got into college. My brother and I are twins, but that's where the similarities end. Growing up, he was the kid who screamed until our parents gave in. Tantrums in grocery stores, crying fits over the smallest things. I learned early to stay quiet and out of the way because all the attention had to go to keeping him happy. When we hit high school, everyone expected us to be on the same path, but we had completely different goals. He talked constantly about being the first person in our family to go to college. He'd tell relatives at every family dinner how he was going to make everyone proud. The problem was, I never once saw him crack open a textbook. Meanwhile, I was working shifts at the grocery store and staying up until 2 in the morning taking online business courses. Our family was broke. Like choosing between paying rent or buying groceries broke. I wanted to help, not add another financial burden by going to college. My entrepreneurship teacher saw something in me. Senior year, he helped me start a small consulting business doing bookkeeping for local shops. Nothing fancy, but it was mine. I graduated top of my class while my brother barely passed. He failed his college entrance exams twice. I didn't say anything, just kept my head down and worked. 3 years went by. My business grew from helping one shop to managing accounts for 12 different clients. I saved every penny I could and bought a small house 2 states away. Finally had my own space, my own life. Here's the thing nobody talks about. With me out of the house, there was one less person to feed. I sent half of everything I earned back home. Every single paycheck split down the middle. Because of that money, my mom finally quit her job cleaning houses for rich people who treated her like dirt. My dad cut his hours at the factory. They had breathing room for the first time in 20 years. Then my brother calls me, says he finally passed his exams and got into a state college. I was genuinely happy for him, congratulated him, said it was funny that out of all the schools he got into one near me. He goes quiet for a second and says it wasn't funny at all. He'd specifically applied to schools in my state because he wanted to move in with me. I figured he meant crashing in my spare bedroom for a semester. That I could handle. But when I offered, he cut me off. That's not what he wanted. He wanted me to sign over the house deed, pack my stuff, and leave because he needed privacy while he studied. Couldn't focus with me around apparently. I actually laughed, thought he was messing with me. He wasn't laughing. Then he said something that made my blood run cold. He wanted my business too. His logic was that while he'd been trying to get into college, I had free time to build my company. That gave me an unfair advantage in life. To make things even, he needed my business to get started. I was talented enough to just start another one from scratch. I told him that would never happen. Not the house, not the business, none of it. He hung up and immediately called our parents. 10 minutes later, my phone started blowing up. Texts from my mom saying I was being selfish. My dad calling me ungrateful for everything they did raising me. Cousins I haven't spoken to in 5 years messaging me about how family is supposed to help each other. Then came the voice message from my mom that broke me. She said they'd always known I was the talented one. That's why my brother needed my help more. I could rebuild everything I'd lost, but he was still finding his way. She actually said I owed him this because our parents had spent more time managing his problems than celebrating my success. Like, that was somehow my fault. 53 messages in 6 hours, all saying the same thing. That keeping what I built makes me a bad son, a bad brother, a bad person. My brother even sent me a text saying he'd already told his college friends they could throw a housewarming party at his new place next month. My place. The house I bought with money I earned myself. Last night he sent me a rental contract he'd drawn up himself. Wants me to sign the house over by Friday so he can move in before the semester starts. My parents called this morning saying if I don't do this for him, I'm no longer considered part of this family anymore.